Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back in as we get ready to rock and roll. We get ready to set these drivers loose for another wild evening of racing action. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it, baby. Let's go, Jet. Let's go. Oh, let's do this, baby. The Montana iRacing League back in action here with the Pro Late Models live from the beautiful Volusia Speedway Park as we get ready for another doubleheader back-to-back races here this evening for the Montana iRacing League, and things are just about to get exciting. If you guys are just tuning in, if you guys are just watching the stream, make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that follow and subscribe button because you don't want to miss any of the action here on PeaceMaker Gaming, and make sure you hit that bell notification and turn on all the live noties. That way you're always notified when we go live here on PeaceMaker Gaming. My boy Braden Carter coming in, showing the love. What's good, Braden? Braden coming in, dropping that like on the stream. What's good, brother? How are you? How you doing, my dude? Coming in, showing the love here in this one as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here. Heat race number one gonna get underway in just a few more moments. My boy Casey Durant. Casey coming in, showing the love with the heart reaction. Aspen Russell coming in with the heart reaction as well, coming in, showing the big love here in this one with those heart reactions as we'll get these drivers ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to set them loose here in just a few more moments for our first heat race of the evening. My boy Brian Waxer coming in, showing the love. What's good, Brian? Brian coming in, dropping that thumbs up on the stream as well. We are live over on Twitch, we're live on Facebook, and live over there on YouTube. So if you guys are tuning in, make sure you guys hit the reactions on all of them, hit the like button, hit that share, hit that follow and subscribe button, and get ready for a wild evening of racing action. Yo, Kelly coming in, showing the big love as well. Mr. Blix coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream. How are you, Kelly? How you doing this evening? Landon Imhoff coming in with the like as well. How are you, Landon? Landon coming in, showing the love as well. Aspen, hopefully you have your wine or your beer ready to go. Aiden Deer, hopefully I'm saying that right. Aiden, hopefully I'm saying that right. Says, let's go Lemire's. Cheering on the Lemire's here this evening over there on YouTube as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here. Heat race number one loaded into the sim and ready to rock and roll. And starting on the pole in the 86 ride is the Auto Works Repairs and More, the Just Fucking Send It BBI machine. That is Patrick Lemire to his outside. In the Pacer Signs and Designs number 32, that is Pacer Popham. Starting in position number 3 in the Bandit number 9 ride, that is Corey Wormling into his outside in the Dusty Popham Ceiling. Pacer Signs and Designs, Flawless Auto Body, Redline Designs, number 2 ride, that is PJ Popham. The Tri-City Speed Machine, the 54 ride of Joseph Brooks, there in position number 5 into his outside in the 307. That is Merlin Sorensen. So 6 drivers. Oh, there's the 7th driver, just disappeared there for a hot minute. Is the 5-6 Graphics number 1H. This is the JR1 machine of Vernon Hill bringing up the rear of the field. 7 drivers ready to rock and roll. Yeah, unfortunately, Cody, no Dick again tonight. Cody Horton coming in, showing the love. It says, sup, peeps, what's up? As we are Green Flag Racing here from Volusia Speedway Park. Quickly, Patrick Lemire out in front as Pacer Popham sliding backwards here, going from 0 to 0. They were on the outside of quarter 1 and 2, and he's already back into position number 6 with Merlin Sorensen taking a look underneath him, trying to put him to the back of the pack here as out in front. The 86 rider, Patrick Lemire leading the way. PJ Popham trying to hunt him down. So one Popham moving forward, the other Popham sliding backwards as Pacer gets right to the back bumper. PJ gets right to the back bumper there of the 86 round. They make a little bit of contact. They're both able to keep it pointing in the right direction. That's going to open up the door here for Joe Brooks. As Joseph Brooks down on the inside. Oh, the 2-car trying to work himself up into position number 2 with Vernon Hill now up into position number 4. As Vernon looking to have himself a great run in the JR1 number 1H ride. Corey Wormling back there in position number 5 with Pacer Popham sitting pretty there in 6, and Merlin Sorensen unfortunately having some issues here. We'll take a look and see what happened to the 307 machine as him in the 32 just off corner number 4. I don't know if they make some contact here into corner number 1. He slides up in front of the 32, gets a little bit of help there. But unfortunately, his rear end just comes out in front of the 32. No caution flag. So he's going to keep on rolling as he's right there in front of our race leader, trying to not go a lap down as the 86 rider, Patrick Lemire, continuing to lead the way. But here comes PJ Popham with the slider! Contact, around goes PJ Popham. Popham going around right over the nose there of Vernon Hill, and the caution flag is going to fly for the first time here this evening. It's a heavy hit right there for Vernon Hill. Hill just had absolutely nowhere to go as the contact there in front of him. He's trying to make the move here as we see the 2-car making that slide job. Unfortunately, just doesn't clear the 86. Just gets his nose, or his back bumper over the nose there of the 86. The momentum out of that 86 ride just getting underneath him, jacking him up, and then here comes Vernon Hill right underneath that 2 ride, checking that rear end differential, and unfortunately that is going to tear the whole front end of the 1H ride absolutely to shreds here. A ton of damage for that number 1 ride as we'll jump right on board here with this number 1 car and take a look at what he was seeing out there on the racetrack, as he just had no chance, no nothing to do anything here, just trying to get a good run, trying to work himself up into the top 3 here, and unfortunately the 2 ride goes around right in front of him and just not enough time for him to react, and that is definitely a sight you don't want to see from behind the steering wheel. As we get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Aspen with the cheers. Cheers. First one of the night. Cheers right there. First caution flag. First heat race. We knew it was bound to happen, but these drivers giving it everything they can out there on the racetrack. Cody Blix coming in with the like on the stream. Braxton Tinker with the like as well. My boy Luke Zampich coming in, smashing that thumbs up. Kara Billy Tabor coming in with the like on the stream as well. Coming in, showing the love here in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Patrick Lemire, Joseph Brooks, Corey Wormling rounding out our top 3 here with Pacer Popham, Merlin Sorensen, PJ Popham, and Vernon Hill bringing up the rear of the field as the pace truck making the hard left-hand turn back down pit side as we are back to green flag racing. Patrick Lemire quickly back onto the loud pedal, looking to try to run away here with heat race number 1. As the 86 ride been out in front here this entire time and trying to keep the BBI machine at that top position, trying to pick up the first win of the evening. Joseph Brooks now into position number 2 as he's got that Tri-City Speed machine hooked up here as Pacer Popham having some issues and going to go around here at the rear of the field as in a little bit of help right there as Pacer's going to go around. No caution flag. He's going to keep that car rolling. As Patrick Lemire out in front. Joseph Brooks there in second. Corey Wormling there in position number 3. Merlin Sorensen up into position number 4 and looking for more as Vernon Hill and PJ Popham duking it out here for position number 5 on the racetrack as the white flag has been displayed. So one more time around here for the 86 rider. Patrick Lemire is Lemire down the back straightaway for the final time here in heat race number 1, down through corner 3 and out of corner number 4. It's all Patrick Lemire here in heat race number 1 this evening. Joseph Brooks, Corey Wormling, Merlin Sorensen, PJ Popham, Vernon Hill, and Pacer Popham bringing up the rear of the field here in heat race number 1 as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 about to get underway is my boy Aaron M29 coming in, showing the love with the happy affiliate anniversary. Yeah, so that's a bit of a surprise. It's our affiliate anniversary over on Twitch. I do believe our 1-year anniversary since we jumped over to Twitch and started doing some live streams there a little bit more and a little bit more over on the Purple site. So 1 year of being affiliate over there on the Purple site. I know we were kind of back and forth there between Kick and Twitch and whatever else, but you know, we like Twitch. We don't mind Twitch. We don't mind all these sites that we continue to vendor into and try to reach more people and new people and continue to multi-stream. Jeremy Sorensen coming in with the like on the stream. How are you, Jeremy? Jeremy coming in, dropping that thumbs up on the broadcast here as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Starting on the pole in the 2 machine, that is Braxton Tinker to his outside. It's the one-hoofed man. That is the 43C machine of Casey Durand. Starting in position number 3 in the 28 ride, it's the QTD, the Quick Time Designs number 28 ride of Cody Blixton to his outside. In the number 62, it's the Hulk machine, that is Dylan Stevenson. Starting in position number 6 in the 43 ride, that is the Speed Ranch Redline LGR machine of Terrell Wheeler into his outside. In the number 57, that is Maurice Meyer, and bringing up the rear of the field in the 33Z, that is Luke Zampich. As we get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Heat race number 2 is underway as the 2 rider Braxton Tinker with a big restart quickly. Jumping onto the lap pedal, looking to run away with heat race win number 2 for the 2 machine, but the caution flag is going to fly here. I think they wanted to call that one back, get a little bit more of a legit start there, a little bit of a pre-fire out of the 2 ride, and I think they just want to make sure that everyone gets a fair start here in heat race number 2. So the caution flag coming out quickly in this one. We'll get them stacked up and ready to go back to battle here in just a few more moments. Woo! Chat, this is going to be a good night. This is going to be a lot of fun, man. There is a good field of drivers, a lot of good, talented cars out here. Hopefully not the abundance of caution flags like we saw again last night. Hopefully we see just some good, hard, door-to-door racing fenders. You know, a little bit of fender rubbing, a little bit of contact, a little bit of beating and banging, and hopefully not an abundance of caution flags like we did see yesterday, and hopefully everything can run nice and smoothly here in this one as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Cheers, jump starts count. Cheers, they do. It was still a caution flag, so I'll give you that one, Aspen. Get another one in. Take another shot. I got the old NOS rocking today. We got the big NOS because, you know, the small NOS, we would run out in a quick hurry. We got to go with the big NOS. And it's probably stupid. I do have to go to bed as soon as possible to get up to go to work tomorrow morning, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's good. That's good right there. As the lights are off the official iRacing pace truck, that means we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here in heat race number 2 as we get everyone back to where they're supposed to be. Everyone's lined up correctly, and we're going to try this restart all over again. Braxton Tinker out in front, maybe getting a little tinkle toes there in that 2 machine, getting a little antsy and pantsy, and unfortunately got onto the horn there a little too quick, so we'll stack them back up and get ready to try this one all over again as the pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn back down pit side. Unfortunately, the 2-ride blinking here. No one knows where he is. It's the 2-ride of Braxton Tinker. There he is. He's popped back up now. Braxton Tinker out in front onto the lap pedal there, unfortunately making that a little bit tougher for these drivers on that start as they didn't really know where he was or where he was firing. A little bit of a lag switch or something right there. He's got the advantage right there, but unfortunately they are all over his back bumper. Casey Durand right there in position number 2 now as Cody Blix in that QTD machine down to his inside as the 28 ride trying to work himself up into that second position here, trying to work himself around Casey Durand. Gonna go for the slide job there over the 43, a great crossover out of Casey Durand as Durand back down on the inside here. He's looking to battle back strong as the 28 pushes up the racetrack towards the outside groove, and that's gonna open up the door for the 43 to stay there in position number 2. A slide job right there behind him as Luke Zampich in contact. Around goes Casey Durand. Zampich getting a piece of that one. The 62 of Dylan Stevenson getting collected in that as well as the caution flag going to come back out as Casey Durand. Unfortunately going around here in quarter number 2, and we will see the second caution flag here of heat race number 2 as Cody Blix just gets in there a little bit ahead of steam and unfortunately just gets right underneath the 43 machine and spins him around and nowhere to go there for the 62, the 33, the 43, just drivers nowhere to go. Some pretty heavy damage there on a few drivers here in this one as just that little bit of contact unfortunately was enough for Casey to get spun around. We'll see if we can get another look at it here. As you'll see the 28 ride down the bottom of the screen here. He's going to get in there and just underneath. He gets a big run. You can see him tracking down the 43 in a quick hurry. Gets right underneath him, jacks him up, lifts those rear tires off the ground, and just spins that 43C machine around. And then here comes that 62. Bam! Head on into him. Terrell Wheeler, Luke Zampich both getting some contact and some damage there, as well as Terrell getting up into the outside wall. We'll see if we can get a look here right on board the helmet cam of the 62 machine, as he's going to get a great look at this one as he goes head on into the 43C machine, and unfortunately a ton of damage. As you see the slide job right there from the 33. He probably wasn't expecting that one, and definitely wasn't expecting to see the 43 parked there in front of him, as we will get him lined up and ready to go back to battle. Mama Bear, Susie Dickinson coming in, showing the love with the heart reaction. How are you, Mama Bear? Mama Bear coming in, showing the love here in this one. Anthony Karp coming in with that share on the stream as well. How are you, Anthony? Who won last round? Aiden, that was the 86 rider, Patrick Lemire, picking up heat race win number 1 there moments ago. If you missed that one, you can play it back, I do believe YouTube does have the playback option. You can go back and rewatch it and then rejoin live if you want to, or continue to watch from a little bit of a delayed aspect, but you can go back and rewatch that heat race. As we will go back to green flag racing here in heat race number 2 as quickly. Braxton Tinker back onto the loud pedals. A little bit of contact back there as Maurice Meyer trying to work himself up. It's upside down goes the 43 ride. Terrell Wheeler upside down, and cautions breeding cautions as a big one down here in quarter 1 and 2. No caution flag though, as we'll keep on racing, but we'll take another look at it here as Terrell Wheeler going for a wild ride here. The 43 sees some contact right there. The 57 gets collected. Unfortunately, the 43 just washes up the racetrack into the outside fence and heavily up into the outside wall there and upside down. Let's see if we can get another angle at this one here and see if we can get another look at what happened to this 43C machine. As he's a little piece of Zampich right there, opens up the door for the 57. He slides in there, unfortunately gets a piece of the 33. Then everyone just kind of gets tied together, and oh man, heavy hit right there for the 43 machine of Terrell Wheeler as he's down pit side. Is out in front. It's the 2 rider, Braxton Tinker, continuing to lead the way here. Is Tinker gonna see that white flag fly, and he's out in front all by himself. Luke Zampich trying to hunt him down. Cody Blix there in 3rd. Dylan Stevenson, Casey Durand rounding out our top 5 is down through quarter number 3 and out at quarter number 4. Heat race number 2 is gonna go to the 2 machine of Braxton Tinker. Luke Zampich, Cody Blix, Dylan Stevenson, Casey Durand, Terrell Wheeler, and Maurice Meyer rounding out the field here in heat race number 2. A bit of a wild heat race there compared to heat race number 1, and that means we're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. We'll have to wait and see if this one is just as wild as the last one as they get stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Starting on that pole position in the 50B ride, that is Caden back to his outside. In the Alpine Stars and MPI number 85 ride, that is Patches Be Fast with Chris Hill. In the Speed Ranch, Gunky Floyd Consulting, Dirty South Speed Shop, number 5H ride there in position number 3. To his outside in the 37 ride, it is the Budweiser Peterbilt, number 37 of Joey Price. And bringing up the final row here in heat race number 3 in the 3D Racing, House of Speed, Norwood Sim Sports, West Side Signs, number 77, that is Warren Samoy. To his outside in the Lemire Racing 185 ride, it's the M&B Race Bodies, number 185 of Zane Lemire. 6 more drivers ready to go back to battle here in heat race and number 3 as the lights are off the official iRacing paint truck, and we're going to get ready to set them loose here in this one. Jessica Ray Snyder coming in, dropping that like on the stream. Dylan Stevenson coming in with the like as well. How are you, Dylan? How are you, Jessica? Coming in, showing the love here in this one. Mama Bear, I hope you're doing well as well. Coming in, showing the love with that heart reaction. As we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here as heat race number number 3 about to get underway as things moving quickly here this evening as we see the green flag out and about here for the 50B ride. Caden back with a good start there, just quickly getting onto the loud pedal, driving away from him, gets super loose there in corner number 1 and 2 though, and once again gets a good run though down the back straightaway, keeping that 50B ride out in front, looking strong here in these pro late models. Is back out in front. Patches Be Fast right there in position number 2 is Chris Hill looking to jump up into that second spot here as he's going to clear the 85 ride. Now going to go after the 50B machine is Chris Hill looking to go to the front of the field, and he's going to make that pass as we get a new race leader as some contact around goes the 50B ride, and the caution flag is going to fly. So 0-0 for Caden, back down through corner number 4 as he gets some contact, goes around, and some heavy damage here to this 50B machine as Chris Hill going to make the move down underneath him. He watches up the racetrack and unfortunately just gets a little contact right there from the 58 ride. Patches Be Fast sends him down into Joey Price, back up into Patches, back down into the infield wall here in corner number 1, and some heavy contact right there for the 50B as whole front end tore apart pretty good there. A good job by the 37 ride being able to catch his ride and keep him from getting into too much trouble there as fortunately for Caden, he's going to have to go down pit side and get some heavy repairs done to that number 50B machine as we will get him ready to rock and roll as Aiden Deere says 85 fire and the 185. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Fire rides out there right now. We see the 185 of Zane Lemire trying to work himself closer and closer to the front of the field as Darius Richard Brand coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream as well. I appreciate you, Darius. How you doing this evening? Hopefully you're doing well here tonight as, man, chat's a little quiet here. There's no big conversation going on. Yo, Joe, what's good, brother? What's up, Joe? Mr. Brooks coming in, showing the love. How are you? How you doing tonight, my dude? Looking good out there in that ride here this evening, looking for a good turn of events and a bit of a change up from what we saw yesterday and hoping for some more of what we saw there in the street stock race, and that's being up here in the broadcast booth there for Joe Brooks. Everyone's tired of the cautions already. It happens, it happens. Listen, I don't think it's been as bad as yesterday already. I honestly don't. I think this has been mediocre compared to yesterday. I feel like every heat race yesterday had like 3 or 4 caution flags, where this one we've only had, you know, 1 in the first, a couple there in the second, 1 here in this one. So I think for the most part it's been a little bit better, but you know, the night is still young. The night is still young. The caution flags can come up in a quick hurry. way to jinx it, laugh out loud. Worse, Casey, you think it's been worse tonight? Has it been worse tonight? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little bit happier here this evening. Is out in front, Chris Hill back onto the loud pedal, looking to try to run away here with this one. Joey Price right there in position number 2 as Patches Be Fast, trying to hold on to that 3rd position with Warren Samoy there in position number 4. The 185 of St. Lemire there in position number 5. And Caden back, bringing up the rear of the field here at the back of the pack here for back as he's there in that 6th position. Warren Samoy trying to work himself again here around that 185 ride and trying to close in on the 37 of Joey Price in a quick hurry as Warren Samoy on the move towards the front of the field here, taking a look underneath that 37. Unfortunately, a good run there at a quarter 1 and 2 for that 37 ride. Going to keep Joey Price in that 2nd position. Chris Hill, though, out in front, continuing to lead the way here. His 5H ride did not come to play around here this evening. He's looking to try to stay out of trouble and keep himself at the front of the field. And the farther and farther you can stay away from the rest of the pack, the better it could be here for this 5H ride of Chris Hill as out in front. Hill continue to lead the way, has a big lead now, 1.7 seconds between himself and Joey Price as Warren Samoy trying to work that 3D racing ride underneath that 37 of Joey Price still here as, thank you Facebook for already blocking that fucking guy's ad as people try to post shit in here all the time as Warren Samoy out in front. Warren continue to try to find a way around that 37 ride as they continue to battle back here for position number 2. You see the 85 of Patches Be Fast and the 185 of Zane Lemire there in 4th and 5th. They're closing in on that 2nd place battle. Caden back there in position number 6, but it's all Chris Hill here out in front as the white flag's already been displayed, this time by the checker flag flies for Chris Hill as Hill picks up Heat race win number 3. Joey Price, Warren Samoy, Patches Be Fast, Zane Lemire, and Caden Back bringing up the rear of the field there in this one. Yo, my boy Joe Brook with the exclamation mark followage with the, again, 660 days of being a part of the PeaceMaker family, being a part of the PeaceMaker crew. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you guys want to see how long you've been a part of the PeaceMaker family, jump in there with exclamation mark followage, and it'll let you know, the chat bot will let you know how long you've been following PeaceMaker Gaming. And if you guys were subscribed to the channel as well, exclamation mark supportage will let you know as well how long you've been a part of the PeaceMaker Sub Club, the exclusive group. If you guys want to join it, make sure you hit that green button on your cell phone. If you're on your PC, no stars tonight? No stars tonight. Not so far. Not so far. Everyone's been pretty tuckered out. You know, yesterday was a long day. It was a long night of racing action, and it was a little rough for a lot of the drivers. Hey there, I'm still in Key West looking for all the gold bars, or good bars, all the good bars. Gold bars, too. Maybe get a little pirate treasure while you're down there. That'd be nice. A little pirate treasure. I'd take some pirate treasure down there in Key West. As we'll get ready to rock and roll here with our main feature event here with these Pro Late models in just a few more moments, as these drivers are going to jump out there and get ready to rock and roll here as they get a little warm-up session. We'll get warmed up ourselves and get ready to rock and roll. I'm just hoping to keep my nose clean and finish the race, man. That's all I want, says Joseph Brook. Yeah, that's all you can ask for. That's all you can ask for. Let's go. Pat and Zane. Braxton Tinker cheering on Pat and Zane here this evening in this one. No opinion to add stars in the comments. No option to add stars in the comments. No option to add stars unless I'm missing it somewhere. Oh man, that's weird. Sometimes if there's like a little 3-bar thing, it might be there. If you hit like the little 3-bar, if you're on your cell phone, sometimes it'll have like a little circle with 3 bars or something on it, or like 3 little dots. Sometimes you gotta hit that and it'll pop up as like a different thing, but if not, then that's very, very interesting. In Facebook. Stars graphic. We don't need that. We don't need that. Should be good. You might have to just back out and come back in, something like that. I'd send some, but not on. That is weird. That is weird. I send them all the time. Yeah. Oh, you always send them, Casey. You always send them. You guys are always way too good. I hope. I was hoping to watch Cody Blix beat Dick tonight. Oh gosh. Seems like everyone was beating Dick last week. Yeah. It seems like everyone was. Yes. No stars on my live. Wow. That's crazy. Maybe Facebook's messed up or something right now. I don't know. That's weird. That's weird as shit. Let me see. Where's my cell phone? We gotta investigate this now, chat. Yo, Frank Fonda coming in with the like on the stream. Cody Horton coming in with that heart reaction. My boy Rich Murtaugh with the like and the share. Well, there's always the option. It is also our affiliate anniversary over on Twitch. If you guys have a Twitch account, you guys can go over there. You can donate bits and subscriptions over there. You can also go to YouTube as well, our YouTube channel. We also have super chats and members over there as well that you guys can buy, which earns me just as much money as stars does and gives you another option. That's why we always have the different options here for everybody, is being able to have, you know, different things, different options. Let me see if we can throw that in there. Bam. I went out and back in, still no stars. That's so weird. No stars on mine as well. Out a couple times as well. Aspen Russell sees it. Aspen's got the stars. I don't know, Aspen, are you on a cell phone or are you on like a laptop or something? Aspen's got it, so that's weird. I think it's on mine too. Yeah. Yeah, it's on mine. It works there too. That's interesting. Thank you to myself for sending 50 stars, activating a star party. Oh, God. Oh, God. Cell phone? Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. That's wild. Cell here, yeah. So certain cell phones, maybe, Are you guys, oh, I wonder if that's the thing. Are you guys on iPhone or are you guys on Android? I wonder if that might be an issue that's popped up now. Also, Aspen, I appreciate you coming in with the 50-star donation, coming in, setting it off here, coming in, showing the love. She's got it. She got it. Coming in, showing the big love here in this one. Let's get a hashtag Aspen up in the chat here for Aspen Russell coming in with the 50-star bomb here in this one. iPhone. No luck on my iPhone? Yeah, see, so I think it's iPhone might be the issue. I be sending them, says Richard Murtaugh. I be sending them, he says. I reloaded it in, it still won't show me. Yeah, so I think maybe it's iPhone might be having an issue. Might be iPhone, Facebook with iPhone might be having an issue. That could be it. That could be it. I do have the YouTube channel up, though. You guys can always go over there. There's the option of donating over on the YouTube channel. There's also the option of donating over on the Twitch channel as well, or direct donations always work as well. I can grab my PayPal account. Unfortunately, here in Canada, we don't have Cash App, but we do have PayPal. We do have PayPal. Let me see if I can grab my PayPal. If anyone wants to donate and you want to send it more direct and not have to, have to worry about Facebook getting a cut of it or anything else, honestly, this is always the best option is to use PayPal. So let me see here quickly. Sign into PayPal quick. What in the world is going on here? There you go, let me sign in there. Yo, Jessica Ray Snyder coming in, setting it off with a 99-star donation. First-time star sender. Jessica coming in, showing the big love here as well. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Aspen has an iPhone, though. Okay, that's weird. Jessica is on iPhone as well. That's so weird. That's so odd. It's just Facebook being Facebook. Facebook being Facebook. That's why we have all the other options. That's why we always have all the different options here for everybody and everything else is having that ability to go to the other sites, the other streaming locations and figure that stuff out as well and be able to donate from YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, or if one of them's not working then the other ones will. There's always those options, and we always have PayPal Direct as well. Let me see here. We can boom. There's the PayPal account if anyone is generous enough and wants to send it directly and skip the whole Facebook portion of it or Twitch or YouTube part of it. You don't want to do anything else, then you can jump right in there and jump right into the PayPal service and be able to donate that way as well, and kind of bypasses everything else. Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, so certain iPhones work, maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe you have to close out of Facebook, or maybe your Facebook needs an update possibly. Is that like a thing? That might be a thing possibly. Could be that. I don't know. That's a very weird thing. I reloaded and it still won't show me. Yeah, that's so weird. That is the oddest thing in the world, honestly. Facebook has had these issues before. Facebook has had these issues, which is a bummer. Can we give a shout out to Mikey Leach, local driver winning big UMP shows this weekend? Let's go, Mikey Leach. Mikey! Mr. Leach picking up some big wins this weekend with some UMP action. Good luck, Mikey Leach, having himself a heck of a run, and hopefully he sees more checkered flags here throughout the 2024 season. Continues to get faster and faster and faster. Maybe because we broke. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think that's it. Worked yesterday. I don't know what's up with this. This shit sucks. Yeah. That's Facebook. That's Facebook. Facebook, honestly, is. I hate to say it, Facebook is a dying breed here for content creators. It might be really good for me because I still go live here. I'm not going to stop going live here. Facebook's been my home from the get-go. I'm going to keep on going for as long as I possibly can, but they don't have really any partners left. Everyone's been dropping out of partnerships, so everyone can go to different sites and everything else, or multi-stream and stuff. And just it's unfortunate that Facebook's kind of just been slipping on the content creator part of it. They've been pushing reels and short form content as much as possible, because that's what most people watch, is reels and short form content. So they've been pushing that stuff super, super hard, and they don't push live streams anymore or longer videos anymore, because people tend to not watch them as much, because people don't have as long of a attention span. So they just unfortunately lose interest after a little while. They leave, and that's what Facebook doesn't want. They want people to be there continuously scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and staying on their service. And unfortunately, that's just the way that Facebook's been going, and they've been letting go of the live stream aspect of people that like make sure that everything on Facebook live streaming works well. And unfortunately, they've been slacking and a little lackluster on the live stream side, which is very bad. And you can tell, because you look at any of the major creators. I mean, I think Stone Mountain's probably the only one that's really a major creator here on Facebook that's still partnered with Facebook to live stream only exclusively here to Facebook. Z-Laner, all these other big guys have already left and gone other places. Audio Freak, Spartacus, all these guys are starting to tend out farther and get away from Facebook, which is unfortunate, which is very unfortunate. Carson coming in, showing the love with the share on the stream. How are you, Carson? Carson coming in, showing the love there, smashing that share button. As we get ready to rock and roll, we'll get ready to jump back into action here in this one, as these drivers getting ready to rock and roll here in this one. As man, some great racing action. These guys have been getting some good warm-up in, some good practice, and ready to rock and roll, ready to go to battle here this evening, as our A-Main feature event is about to get underway here. These drivers ready to rock and roll. A couple more minutes left here before we jump into our A-Main feature event. 40 laps of racing action ahead of us here from the beautiful Volusia Speedway Park. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't go anywhere. We're going to get a quick drink into us, and we're going to get ready to rock and roll here with our A-Main in just a few more moments. So don't go anywhere, as you don't want to miss any of the action here this evening. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to get ready to go back to battle here in just a few more moments. As this warm-up session coming to a close, we're going to get ready to set these drivers loose and go to battle here for our main feature event with the Pro Late models live from Volusia Speedway Park in the Montana iRacing League. As these drivers will get stacked up, racked up, and are ready to go here in this one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, warm up coming to an end, and we're gonna get ready to rock and roll. This intermission music is getting me freaking jazzed up. Yes, sirski. That's what I like to hear, Cody. That's what I like to hear. It's all about the jazzed up, nice, beautiful music here. Unfortunately, it is super tough to find non-copyright music, and sometimes this is what we gotta vibe out to. We gotta vibe out to this beautiful, nice, chill beats here on an evening like today. As we'll get ready to rock and roll here, 40 laps of racing action here ahead of us as these drivers get loaded into the sim here behind our official iRacing base truck. We're going to get ready for our main feature event. And starting on the pole in the Auto Works Repair and More, the BBI machine, the 86 ride, that is Patrick Lemire. To his outside in the 2 ride, that is Braxton Tinker. And down on the inside, row number 3, our third heat race winner of the evening, that is the Dirty South Speed Shop, Cocky Floyd Consulting, Speed Ranch 5H of Chris Hill. Starting to his outside in the Tri-City Speed Machine is the 54 ride of Joseph Brooks, and down on the inside of row number 3 in the 33, that is Luke Zampage. To his outside in the 37 ride, that is Joey Price, and down on the inside of row number 4 in the 7th position, it's the 9 ride of Corey Wormling, into his outside in the QTD machine, that is the 28 ride of Cody Blix. Starting in position number 9 in the 3D Racing House of Speed number 77 ride, that is Warren Samoy. To his outside in the 307, rounding out our top 10, it is Merlin Sorensen. Starting in position number 11 in the Hulk ride, it's the 62 with Dylan Stevenson. To his outside in the Monster Energy number 85, that is Patches Be Fast. Starting in position number 13 in the Pacer Signs and Designs Flawless Auto Body number 2, that is PJ Popham. And to his outside in the 43C machine, that is Casey Durand. Starting in the 15th position in the 185, that is Zane Lemire with Verdant Hill. To his outside in the 5.6 Graphics JR1 machine, there in the 16th position. Darrell Wheeler there in 17th with Caden back. To his outside, Pacer Popham, and Maurice Meyer bringing up the rear of the field as we end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as we are quickly green flag racing here from the beautiful Volusia Speedway Park. We already see some contact. Hang on to it, Luke. Zampich gonna go around up into the inside wall. The 185 collected. We got a parking lot here in corner 1 and 2. As ladies and gentlemen, it did not take long for this one to get into a demolition derby. Vernon Hill, a door-up race car right there as well. You see our race leaders trying to get through there as that one did not take long as our first caution flag going to fly down here in corner number 1 and 2 as some heavy contact. We saw this restart getting a little jumped up here, and take a look at it and see what happens as they go 3 wide here, and it looks like Chris Hill down low going to slide up over the nose of the 54 ride of Joseph Brooks. Brooks really with nowhere to go here as Chris Hill just right there on top of his front bumper gets some contact. Hill goes around here in front of the 33 of Luke Zampich. Zampich trying to get checked up. The 9 ride pushing him in there even farther than the 9 machine going to go up the racetrack into Warren Samoy, which pushes Samoy up into the outside walls. We also saw Verdant Hill and Casey Durand also get into the wall, and upside down goes Verdant Hill there as well. As tough break there for Warren Samoy as he gets turtled here on the backstretch, and upside down there is take another look at it and see if we can get a big look here from a little bit farther of an angle and to see how quickly this one transpires and everyone that gets collected in this wreck and all the carnage. As oh man, some tough hits here and a lot of contact and a lot of tore up race cars here as 32 ride. Pacer Popham head on into the 185 right there. Zane Lemire as well as some tough hits right there as we'll get them ready to go back to green flag racing here as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to battle. As out in front, the 86 rider Patrick Lemire looking for another good restart as Carol Brooks says go 54 from Little Brother. He is watching you tonight. Well, I hope that the 54 ride can put on a good show. Expensive demo derby, a very expensive demo derby if this was real life. If this was real, this would be one wild demolition derby. That is for certain. That is for certain. That would have been a ton of tore up race cars and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Basically gone in an instant here in corner 1 and 2, not even making it a full lap, and we saw about 10 cars right there just get absolutely tore to shreds as we'll get them ready to rock and roll. Here once again as the light's still on the official iRacing pace truck. I think they're waiting for a few drivers to try to come back down here as Verdon Hill all busted up here. He's trying to get into his pit stall. Unfortunately, he can't steer. One tire's pointing one direction, the other tire's pointing the other direction, kind of looking like Forrest Whitaker out there. There's one's trying to stay pointing the right direction. There you go. He gets into his pit stall, gets that quick repair, and rolls back out onto the racetrack here as we'll get him ready to rock and roll once again as Verdon Hill going to roll past our... No, looks like he's going to wait for our race leaders to go around him. Unfortunately, that will keep him a lap down. So isn't Warren Samoy. Chris Hill off the racetrack already in the 5A try. Chris, unfortunately, not happy about the outcome of that one as he was the first driver to get collected and go around right there, and tough break for the 5H machine. So we'll get ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to go back to battle here in this one as the pace truck gonna do another lap here. We'll have to wait and see if he turns his lights off or not, or what may happen here. Is there you go, the lights are turned off, the official iRacing pace truck, and we're gonna get ready to go back to green flag racing here in this one as out in front, Patrick Lemire, Braxton Tinker looking for a good restart. Joseph Brooks there in third with Joey Price to his outside. Corey Wormling, Cody Blix rounding out our top 6 with Merlin Sorensen, Dylan Stevenson, PJ Popham, and Caden Back rounding out our top 10. As we are going back to battle here at Volusia Speedway Park as the pace truck makes a hard left-hand turn back down pit side, and we see the green flag fly here once again for the 86 of Patrick Lemire. As Lemire quickly back onto the lap pedal looking to try to run away here with this main feature event, trying to be the reflection of perfection, but here comes Joseph Brooks. A little bit of contact back there behind him as they're going to go 3 wide off of corner number 4. For position number 3, the 37 ride, trying to work himself up into that third position. Braxton Tinker battling strong here to his outside is Joey Price right there in the mix as they're almost 4 wide there for position number 5. And some contact, Corey Wormling into the outside fence, tied up with the 28 ride of Cody Blix. Blix losing a right front tire here, and so doesn't the 9 ride. 2 more tore up race cars in the caution flag will fly here once again. Oh no, just unfortunate hard racing here towards the front of the field, and unfortunately they just run out of room. The 9 ride, I don't think he realizes the 28 is out to his outside, washing up the racetrack towards the outside fence, and they just run out of room here as Cody Blix right there to his outside. They just can't go any farther. Unfortunately, both of them get tied together up into the outside fence here. Blix into him, going to shove him into the outside wall even farther here down in towards corner number 1, and 2 absolutely tore up race cars again as the 9 ride and the 28. You see that tire going flying there off of Cody Blix's ride up into the grandstands there. Hopefully everyone is A-okay as we'll get them all lined up and ready to go here once again. Aspen with the cheers. Cheers, cheers everybody. Cheers everyone. Have a drink, take a shot. Let's get these nerves calmed down here a little bit. Let's see if we can get everyone kind of settled in and ready to go. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe these drivers haven't had enough adult beverages into them before these races. Maybe that's what we need to start. Well, there's probably a few of them that aren't even of age for adult beverages in this. So some of them hopefully are enjoying some whiskey or some rum or some liqueur of some sort. I know everyone else in the chat is, that's for certain. Alrighty, as quickly the lights back off the official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to go back to battle here in this one. Rubes Gaming coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream. How are you, Rubes? Rubes coming in, dropping that thumbs up as we will get ready to go back to battle. Patrick Lemire, Joseph Brooks, 1 and 2, down through quarter number 3, and at quarter number 4, they're going to see the green flag fly here once again, and unfortunately, a bad start right there for the 62 ride. That's really going to make things up here as a little 3-4 wide here, down through quarter 1 and 2. We all stay pointed in the right direction. Is out in front. Patrick Lemire trying to run away with this one, but look right there behind him. 3 wide, and around goes Dylan Stevenson. Stevenson gonna go around. The caution flag is going to fly here once again for the 62 machine, as unfortunately the Hulk Smash ride going for a spin there, bringing out that caution flag again here. You see him right here. He gets a little contact as he gets up into the 33 ride, I do believe, and just unfortunately trying to keep his car pointing in the right direction here. Gonna battle strong and gets down into corner number 3, and then slides over the nose of Luke Zampich. Unfortunately, Zampich on the lap pedal there, trying to roll the outside groove. Just gets into him there, helps him go around it. Unfortunately for Verdon Hill, Hill's gonna get a big piece of that one as you see the 40 or the 62 just slide ever so slightly over the nose of the 33 ride, and then you see Verdon Hill trying to clear the 43, gets straightened out there as he makes some contact with Casey Durand, and unfortunately, as he gets straightened out, he goes straight on into that 62 ride, and a heavy hit right there, and a tough drive right there for that 62 ride. As we'll jump on board and see what we can see here from Verdon Hill's point of view here, as we'll jump right onto the helmet cam as he's all over the back bumper of Casey Durant, trying to work himself underneath the 43C machine. He's going to send it in here, gets a little contact right there, gets straightened out, and then all of a sudden, bam, nowhere to go, straight into that 62 ride. So we will get them stacked up, racked up, and are ready to go back to green flag racing is my boy Caleb Ramsey. What's good, Caleb? What's good, my boy Caleb coming in with the heart reaction, says, hey, man, what's up, Caleb? How are you, brother? Caleb coming in, showing the love here in this one as good racing action so far. A lot of 2 wide, 3 wide, a little bit of 4 wide racing here in this one. Unfortunately, a few back-to-back caution flags. Looks like we're going to get these drivers ready to go. Single file restart here in this one is the official iRacing pace truck. Going to make that hard left-hand turn back down pit side, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Patrick Lemire with another great restart over Joseph Brooks, trying to hold down the fort out in front as Joe trying to hunt him down there in that second position as Joey Price, Braxton Tinker, Merlin Swords, and PJ Popham right there behind him trying to run him down. Zane Lemire up into the 8th position here, but Maurice Meyer, who started at the rear of the field, now up into position number 8 here as he slides around the 185 there of Zane Lemire. Casey Durand, the one-hooked man, there in position number 10, as unfortunately for Casey, he's got a bit of a foot injury right now as the 185 ride getting a little squirrely there, made a little foot injury himself in that 185 coming off quarter number 4, had to catch it. Unfortunately, going to open up the door here for Vernon Hill to try to work himself around him as Hill trying to work himself inside the top 10 here in this one. Cody Blix right there trying to work himself back inside the top 10. Lots of good side-by-side battles right there behind him. Caden back right there, going 3 wide here. Corey Wormling and Luke Zampich right there to his inside as Zampich right down on the inside of the racetrack, trying to roll around here as Caden back way up the racetrack there to the outside fence, door to door with the 62 ride as Dylan Stevenson trying to work himself back into this picture here, into a good fight right there in front of him. As out in front, continuing to lead the way, it is the 86 ride of Patrick Lemire, as Lemire continuing to lead the way with Joseph Brooks right there in position number 2, and then the 37 ride of Joey Price there in 3rd as our top 3 starting to split away here from the rest of the field. PJ Popham back there in position number 4, looking for more as the caution flag is going to fly here again. So the caution flag coming back out is Dylan Stevenson in the 62 ride. Looks like he's going to have a bit of an issue here again himself as 62 ride down into corner number one just gets into the 33 ride of Luke Zampich, and then everyone's trying to dodge that 62 ride. Unfortunately for Warren Samoy, he gets hard up into the outside fence there, and some pretty good heavy damage there for Warren Samoy. As we get another look at it here, gets a good run down this front straightaway, tries to get underneath the 33. Unfortunately, just can't get the car to rotate and goes straight into the 33 ride, gets spun around, and then nowhere to go there for Warren Samoy. As we'll jump right on board here and see what Warren sees from the cockpit in that 77 ride. My boy Caleb Ramsey coming in with the exclamation mark followage with the 762 days being a follower. And just, yeah, Warren just trying to play Dodge car right there. It unfortunately got up a little bit too high and into that outside fence, as Dodge car didn't work out too well for him right there. As we'll get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. Definitely not what the top three wanted to see, as that's going to bring the rest of the field back to their rear bumper, and we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing. Mikey Johnson coming in, showing the love. How are you, Mikey? Mikey Johnson coming in, dropping that thumbs up on the stream. My boy Tommy Bush coming in with the like as well. Says, look at those BBI cars leading the way. Yes, the BBI cars are looking very, very fresh here in this one. The BBI drivers, BBI cars, whatever they are, they're looking fresh and fancy here at the front of the field. Here is Patrick Lemire, Joseph Brooks 1 and 2, Joey Price there in third, PJ Popham, Braxton Tinker rounding out our top 5 with Merlin Sorensen, Marisa Meyer, Casey Durand, Cody Blix, and Vernon Hill rounding out our top 10. Russell Wolf coming in with the like on the stream. How are you, Russell? Russell coming in, dropping that thumbs up, as well as we are back to green flag racing here in this one, as another great restart right there for Patrick Lemire. As Lemire looking to be the reflection of perfection here this evening, as he continues to stay out in front. As our top 3 trying to run away here with this one again. PJ Popham right there in position number 4, and looking for more is Braxton Tinker and Merlin Sorensen battle door to door here for position number 5. Maurice Meyer trying to work himself up through the field. So isn't that 28 rider Cody Blix. Does Blix back up inside the top 10 here? We're going to keep on marching towards the front of the field. Vernon Hill right there in 9th, and Casey Durand rounding out our top 10. Is Casey Durand the 1-foot man here in this one, as Luke Zampich right down to his inside. 9 rider Corey Wormling right there in position number 12, trying to hang on and hold off the 185 rider Zane Lemire and Patches Be Fast. We do see one driver up into the outside fence. That is the 50B ride of Caden Back. Is back with some heavy damage here on that 50B machine. He's going to have to keep it rolling as our race leader is catching up to him here in a quick hurry. He's going to have to try to get down to the inside of the racetrack here and leave that bottom lane open here for that 50 ride. As unfortunately for Caden Back, he's going to try to get down pit side, and unfortunately couldn't get pit side quick enough with only one wheel. Couldn't get turned down there fast enough, and that will bring the caution flag back out. A heartbreaker right there for Caden Back, and a good break there for Warren Samoy as he heads down to get some more work done to his car. We will take a look and see what happened here to Caden as the 50B ride down the front straightaway makes a little bit of contact there with the 62, just gets up and pancakes the outside fence, and unfortunately just tears that car apart. As gets a little squirrely there down the front straightaway and just nowhere to go for the 62 ride as he bounces off of him. And get a great look at it right here as Caden Back down at a corner number 4. Here comes the 62 down to his inside, just doesn't see him there, then up into that outside fence, and just a ton of damage. Rips that whole right front to shreds, and unfortunately can't get the car turned down the racetrack quick enough into pit lane before the caution flag being thrown. They look awesome, says Carol. They do look awesome. They do look very nice out there on the racetrack. Cody Horton says, I thought they was BBC cars. They might be feeling like some BBC cars right now, that is for certain. Out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done. They definitely feel like a little bit of BBC car right now, as we'll get them ready to rock and roll. We'll get ready to go back to battle here in this one, as out in front, Patrick Lemire continuing to lead the way here in this one with Joseph Brooks right there in position number 2. Joey Price, PJ Popham, Merlin Sorensen rounding out our top 5 is Braxton Tinker back to 6. Cody Blix there in 7th. Maurice Meyer in 8th. Luke Zampich and Vernon Hill rounding out our top 10 as we will get ready to go back to battle here in this one as the lights turn back off. The official iRacing pace truck. Nope, there they go. They turn back on. So we're going to get a delayed caution flag here as we're going to get ready for a quick PeaceMaker Gaming. Crank it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers. We're going to crank it up here in this one. Kelly says, what's up, Russell Wolf? Yeah, what's up, Russell? What's up? How is Russell? Yo, Kelly! Kelly Blix coming in with the 500-star donation. Are you kidding me, Kelly? Kelly coming in and showing the big love. The big love here in this one. I appreciate you, my boy. Kelly, I'm assuming that obviously the star button's working now. I don't know if you use your cell phone, if you jumped on the computer or what you might have done there, but somehow or another, you got it to work again, brother, and I appreciate you coming in with the big 500-star dono. Let's get a hashtag Kelly up in the chat here, showing the big, big love here in this one with the 500 stars. Figured it out. I'm computered. Okay. And it wasn't there before? That's so weird. I still don't have it. Yeah, Cody, you might have to back out and, like, reopen Facebook and come back in possibly. I'm not 100% sure on how it may have worked out for him or how he got the star button to come back up, but nonetheless, we are back to Green Flag Racing and we're going to jump into a quick PeaceMaker Gaming. Crank it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite drivers. We're going to crank it up here on PeaceMaker Gaming. Joseph Brooks in the Tri-City Speed Machine getting turned around and some heavy damage there for the 54 machine as we will take a look back and see what happened here to that 54 as Joseph Brooks gets turned around. Some heavy damage here on that 54 machine as him and the 37 come together to bring that caution flag out. We also saw the 2 ride getting collected in that one as he was right there behind it and unfortunately just couldn't get out of the way here as Cody, Mr. Horton coming in now with the 500 stars. Are you kidding me, Cody? It's right there. You see the contact between the 37 ride and then PJ Popham. There's nowhere to go. Braxton Tinker nowhere to go as he gets a piece of that and gets turned around. Everyone else trying to get around this here as well. You see 85 ride Apaches be fast right there as well, trying to avoid it as unfortunately here just some hard contact with the 54 ride. Joseph Brooks and Joey Price duking it out here. And right here you see Joey just sends it in there. The 54 sliding up a little bit. Unfortunately, they run out of room. The 37 ride gets right there underneath him, jacks him up, clips that right rear quarter panel and spins him sideways, and then nowhere to go for PJ Popham. As Popham just absolutely nothing he could do there in that 2 machine. As we'll jump right on board here with that 2 car and see what he sees here from the cockpit. That worked for you, Cody? Okay, so you gotta click on your star name. Is right there. Just nothing that PJ Popham could have done except for just hang on and try to keep himself as far out of that 54 ride as he could. Just really nothing that he could really do except for just hang on for the ride here. It's just, right there. It's the contact between the 37 ride and PJ just Nothing he can do. He's pointed directly into that driver's side door. Luckily enough, the 54 rider, Joseph Brooks, is A-OK. The driver is fine, and he is actually back out there on the racetrack here. And we are back to green flag racing quickly, and this one is quickly. The green flag coming back out as the 86 rider, Patrick Lemire. Out in front leading the way is Merlin Sorensen, trying to jump up into position number 2, but here comes Cody Blix. Blix right there into the picture as well, but the caution flag is going to fly here again. Some cautions, breeding cautions again here in this one as we will take a look and see what happened. I'm not sure what the caution flag might have been here for in this one. Possibly Caden back, possibly in the 50 round. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there we go. Oh, some heavy hits there in front of him. Caden is going to get tied up in that way. See Warren Samoy, Bracton Tinker, Pacer Popham in there as well, as it looks like Pacer Popham in the 32 ride, and Luke Zampich going to come together here and take a look and see what happened as Pacer, contact way in front of Pacer, even as Pacer gets a shot in the shorts there from the 62 rider Dylan Stevenson that puts him up into the outside wall, but contact way before that for Luke Zampich here. Zampich and the 1H of Chris Hill, or Vernon Hill, coming together here as down the front straightaway. Oh! The 33 ride up into the outside fence, just washes up down the racetrack into Vernon Hill there. Nowhere to go for the 185 ride as he gets a big piece of that one. The 9 machine of Corey Wormling in there as well, as I don't know what he hit. I don't know if it was the opening by the flag stand here, but he hit something, and that car took a wild jump, right here into the outside fence and just tore that car sideways, and nowhere to go for Vernon Hill as he was to the inside of the 33 ride. Definitely was not expecting that one, in a bunch of tore up race cars right there getting up into the outside fence as we'll get them ready to rock and roll here once again. Patrick Lemire out in front, continuing to lead the way here as Lemire right there out in front, continuing to lead the way, has a couple drivers back there behind him. Is Merlin Sorensen and Cody Blix, rounding out our top 3 with Maurice Meyer and Casey Duran. The 1-foot man now up into position number 5 as the pace truck going to make that hard left-hand turn back down inside. And we're going to go back to green flag racing here at Volusia Speedway Park. A great restart again for the 86 rider Patrick Lemire as he's been hitting them perfectly here all evening long and already opening up a few car length lead between himself and Merlin Sorensen, as Sorensen trying to hang on to second as here comes Cody Blix trying to hunt him back down. Blix right there onto the back bumper of that 307 ride as Cody said, I was either 500 stars or pay my Corn Hub premium account. There's a lot of free corn out there. There is a lot of free corn out there. That is for certain. Yo, Karina Shader coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream. Kevin Timmy, my boy Bubba coming in with the like on the stream as well. How are you, Bubba? Bubba coming in, showing the love. Bubba coming in, showing the love over there on Twitch as well with the happy affiliate anniversary over there on Twitch. Is our 1-year anniversary over there on the purple site as my boy Bubba coming in, showing the love not only on Facebook but also over there on Twitch, as that man is everywhere showing the love here as we see another caution flag fly. Tommy Bush says, let's go. Patrick Lemire cheering on that BBI machine out in front as Patrick Lemire continuing to lead the way, but we'll take a look back and see what brings out the caution flag here once again, as it looks like PJ Popham, unfortunately, having some issues here again in the 2 ride as he's got Bracton Tinker right there behind him. Oh, the 37 of Joey Price unfortunately gets tight up into the outside fence there. The 2 ride checking up because of it, and unfortunately as he checks up, Bracton Tinker not checking up to get right into his back end here and help him go around as both drivers trying to keep their cars pointed the right direction. Unfortunately, Bracton Tinker gets right underneath the other 2 machine and spins PJ Popham around there. Then you see the 50 ride of Caden back sliding in here, trying to avoid more contact there with the 77 of Warren Samoy as he was hunting him down in a quick hurry. The 85 ride of Patches Be Fast into the outside fence there, inside fence there as well. A couple more cars with a little bit more damage, but quick clean up here, and we'll get ready to go back to battle. Those were my truck pulling days. Now I pull something else. Oh, God. Oh, God. Weren't you sponsored by them in another life? Whew. Woo! A Corn Hub sponsorship? That would be pretty wild. I'm not going to lie. If someone came on here and had a Corn Hub sponsorship on iRacing or a real-life race car, or even just in life in general, being sponsored by them, good on you. Good on you. I don't care what kind of content you make. Content's content. You can get sponsored by them, then you're doing something right. Emma Lynn Edwards Bush coming in, showing the love of the like on the stream here as well, coming in, dropping that thumbs up as we get ready to go back to battle. Here's the green flag back out into the air here for the 86 ride up Patrick Lemire. Lemire quickly onto the lap pedal, looking to try to run away with this one. It's Cody Blix right there in position number 2. Getting a decent restart there, but unfortunately not being able to stay right on the back bumper of that 86 ride. Merlin Sorensen back there in third as Casey Duran trying to jump up into position number 4. Getting a little bit of door-to-door contact there with the 57 ride of Maurice Meyer. And don't look now, Bubba, because here comes that 54 ride of Joseph Brooks. Brooks working himself back inside the top 5. This Tri-City Speed BBI machine is looking very, very fast here this evening. And he's a man on a mission trying to work himself back to the front of the field. As Joseph Brooks right there in position number 5, trying to find a way around that 57 ride of Maurice Meyer. Casey Duran there in position number 6 with Dylan Stevenson there in 7. Corey Wormling there in 8 with Braxton Tinker in position number 9. PJ Popham rounding out our top 10 as we are going to see the caution flag fly here once again. And Zane Lemire and Pacer Popham going to come together here. Zane up on the high side here in 3 and 4. Gets super loose there, watching up the racetrack. And Pacer Popham to try to go to his inside. Unfortunately, they run out of room. They're going to come together and get up into the outside fence, and a bunch of tore-up race cars right there again as the 85 and the 32 come together. Some major debris down the front straightaway. Some extensive cleanup here from our crew as both these cars having some heavy contact, some heavy damage here in body panels and tires and everything else going flying down the racetrack here. And see them all flying right there as, oh my, lots of debris for the crew to clean up here in this one as everyone else able to avoid these two as the caution flag coming back out late in this one. So we'll get ready to rock and roll and get ready to go back to battle here this evening. Patrick Lemire has been the reflection of perfection here in this one with 10 more laps left to go. He's looking to try to pick up the checkered flag, trying to put on a show here for us this evening as that number 86 ride has been out in front, continuing to show each and every one of these drivers how to get it done here on the evening. And he's not done yet as he's looking to try to pick up yet again another checkered flag as we gotta get this one on the show here, on the roll in a quick hurry as our next race is already getting ready to be up and going here. Holy moly, already 10:30, 8:30 for the mountain time people. It's 10:30 for me, so it's already getting late. We got another race after this one. We gotta get this show rolling here. Another caution-filled evening, a lot of carnage, a lot of tore-up race cars, but you know, it is what it is. We're still having a great time here in the chat. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, number 28, says we're Aspen Russell as another restart here for the 86 ride of Patrick Lemire as Lemire looking to try to pick up another checkered flag as 86 out in front. Cody Blix right there in position number 2 here as Blix looking to try to work himself up into that top spot here, trying to get to the back bumper of Patrick Lemire's my boy Cole Basso coming in, showing the love. I left after Blix got destroyed, and I come back to him in second. Yeah, there's been a lot that's happened, Cole. There's been a lot that's happened since then, but Cody's been putting on a move here, trying to work himself back to the front of the field, and here he is in that second spot, trying to figure out a way to get around Patrick Lemire. No one's been able to do it here this evening as Lemire has been the reflection of perfection keeping that 86 ride out in front, but Cody Blix right there in that second spot as Merlin Sorensen right there in position number 3 with Joseph Brooks back up inside the top 4 here. Brooks there into that 4th position. Casey Durant trying to hold on to position number 5 as he got a little contact there from Dylan Stevenson, and that's going to allow Maurice Meyer to get a good run to his outside as Meyer now trying to figure out a way around that 43 ride. Corey Wormlake rolling the extreme high side here, trying to work himself around the 62 of Dylan Stevenson for that 7th position. PJ Popham trying to work himself back to the front of the field with Brandon Tinker right there with him. The 2 rides tied together here all evening long as they round out our top 10, as we are going to see another late race caution flag as Caden back and Vernon Hill going to come together here, as looks like Hill trying to drive down the racetrack, the 50B trying to slide through the middle there, and unfortunately they just come together. They had tied up and just kind of both drunk up into the outside fence here. Some pretty heavy contact for Vernon Hill and some pretty good contact there for the 50B ride, and looks like the 50 trying to get himself recollected and pointed back into the right direction, and not sure they come together again here. Yeah, there they go. They get together again down across the flag stand. The 50 ride into the outside fence there, and fortunately losing that right front tire. The car just absolutely falling apart, and that will bring the caution flag back out here once again. And another tough hit and another tough break for the 50 ride of Caden back. As we're back to live action and ready to rock and roll, ready to see how this one plays out as Patrick Lemire, Cody Blix, Merlin Sorensen, Joseph Brooks, and Casey Durant round out our top 5 here in this one. As my boy Casey Gross coming in, showing the love. How are you, Casey? Casey coming in, showing the love. Neil Fitzsimmons with the like as well on the stream, as Neil Fitzsimmons says, let's go 86. Cole says Blix is winning. Blix is winning, he says. He's been looking fast. I mean, he won the first race yesterday. It wouldn't surprise me if he picked up the win here in this one as well. How are you, Casey? Casey coming in, showing the love here in this one. How you doing this evening, my boy? Coming in, showing the big love here. As we get ready to rock and roll, we get ready to go back to battle. Patrick Lemire out in front looking for another perfect restart, trying to hit his marks here and keep these drivers a couple car lengths back there behind him, trying to make sure that he can hang on to pick up yet again another checkered flag. Is up into corner number 3. The paint truck going to make the hard left-hand turn back down pit side, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Is at a corner number 3 and 4. He gets a great restart as Cody Blix getting super loose there, opens up the bottom side here for the 37 ride. Blix now up into the outside fence here. Blix hard into the wall. Unfortunately for the 28 ride, sliding backwards in a quick hurry as Cody Blix now back into position number 6, trying to get that car pointed back in the right direction and back under power here as the caution flag is going to fly. I'm not sure if the lap is going to be completed or not before the caution flag. That may save the 28 ride that's position on the racetrack, as looks like Vernon Hill and Patches Be Fast may having some issues here in this one, as Vernon down low, the 85 right there. Oh, Vernon comes up for racetrack over the nose there of the 85 ride. Here comes Pacer Popham into it as well. Some heavy contact again. Vernon Hill definitely has had a very rough night here all evening long. We'll see if we can get another look at it here and see what happened as the 1H ride, the JR1 machine of Vernon Hill, just washing up the racetrack. The 85 just staying there in the middle. I don't think Vernon was expecting that. Gets up into him. They both get tied together and up into the outside fence. Hard contact for both those drivers. A good job there by Warren Samoy, just narrowly avoiding that as see body panels and tires go flying through the air there. And then here comes Pacer Popham trying to get her locked up, trying to get checked up here. Going to get a good hit there into the 1H ride as well. And a couple more tore up race cars here in this one. And luckily enough for Cody Blix, he's going to be back there in that 3rd position here on the restart, as across the line, the 307 of Merlin Sorensen was able to beat him across the line, so he does give up 1 position there with that bad restart, but luckily enough, that caution flag coming back in and giving him a couple spots. Just kidding, Blix ruins himself. It happens. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. Gotta lead like 3 times, then yellows. Yeah, exactly. There's the yellows are a little tough here again this evening. An abundance of them, but nonetheless, it's been a good time. It's been a lot of fun. We've been having a good time up in the chat, and that's all that matters. As long as everyone here is having fun, and all the drivers are, for the most part, having fun. But I'm assuming that voice chat is probably popping off again here, and we are back to green flag racing. Another big restart for the 307 of Merlin Sorensen as he's trying to stick right there with the 86 of Patrick Lemire. But Lemire in his mark perfectly down the back straightaway, now out to a half a second lead here as he looks to try to continue to run away with this one as we see the caution flag coming back out. Casey Duran parked down there on the bottom side of corner one as on the front straightaway here, parked in that 43 ride. I'm not sure what may have happened here. The 43 is, he's in contact there with the 9 ride as things start to get stacked up there a little bit on this restart, and just unfortunately see Blix trying to get a good jump here. Unfortunately, it looks like he spins the tires again here a little bit. Joseph Brooks having to get onto the binders there to avoid spinning the 28 ride around the 43 ride, having to get onto the binders himself there to avoid spinning the 54 ride around, and unfortunately the 9 ride did not see what was happening there in front of him, and unfortunately gets into the back end of the 43 of Casey Duran and spins Casey around. Unfortunate break there for the 43 C Machine as he was up inside the top 5, and definitely not how he wanted that one to play out. Cody is fighting a bug in his helmet every time he restarts. Hey, you know, we've been there. We've all been there. When you get that bug in there and he's flying around and you're trying to swipe him out, but you can't get him, and he's flying by your ear or right in front of your face. That's the worst. That's the worst. That's the worst feeling. Especially when they get in by the ear and you can't do anything about it. That one irks me. That one irks me right there. So you're saying Blix caused the caution to go to the back you go? Yeah, I don't think Blix caused it. I think it was just chain reaction. Unfortunately, nothing anyone could really do there as we are back to green flag racing. Unfortunately, Cody Blix slacking on this restart again. Joseph Brooks getting a good run down to his inside here, but Blix with a good run down through quarter 1, and you're going to stay there in position number 3. Patrick Lemire out in front, looking to try to put this one to bed as the 86 ride out in front. Going to see the white flag fly one more time around for the 86 machine of Patrick Lemire as he's been the reflection of perfection here all evening long as Lemire for the final time down the back straightaway into corner number 3. Nice and easy out of corner number 4 as Patrick Lemire gonna pick up the checkered flag here in the Pro Late Models at Volusia Speedway Park as the fireworks fly here over top of the Montana iRacing League drivers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up here for Mr. Lemire as he gets it done and parks the 86 ride up here in victory lane. Merlin Sorensen with a great run there in position number 2, and Cody Blix able to hang on there in position number 3, but it's all Lemire here in this one as the 86 ride picking up the checkered flag. Cody definitely didn't cause that one. No, he definitely didn't cause that one. Unfortunately, just a lot of contact, a lot of beat and bang, and a lot of caution-filled race here again this evening, but nonetheless, a lot of fun. My boy, Brad Fingland coming in, showing the love. How are you, Brad? Farmer Brad coming in, showing the love here in this one. How are you, brother? Coming in, smashing that thumbs up as we'll get ready to pull our top 3 up into the broadcast booth here for some post-race interviews as Patrick Lemire picking up the checkered flag. We already got him up here in the top 3, so we'll get ready to pull him up into the broadcast booth here for his post-race interview. Hey, Patrick, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
How's it going?
Not too bad, Patrick, man. What a run, what a race. The reflection of perfection here this evening as you're able to keep that 86 ride out in front all evening long. Not letting a single car get around you here as you continue to hit these restarts perfectly, as we saw an abundance of caution flags back there behind you again tonight in this one. But you just did what you had to do. Keep that car out of trouble. Keep it up there towards the front of the field and out of the chaos that was ensuing back there behind you.
Yeah, that's the main goal, is just trying to avoid all these cautions. People come out here and race so hard, cautions are every other lap, but main goal is just be out there, keep your nose clean, and try and keep it smooth. So that's what we did.
Absolutely, you hit your marks perfectly. There are a lot of restarts. What was going through your mind? What was the strategy there? Just trying to mix things up on those restarts, as you had a lot of different drivers restarting there in that second spot, trying to keep them a little flat-footed, trying to get those big runs, and a bit of a gap there between yourself and the second place cars here each and every one of these restarts.
Yeah, I was definitely trying to switch it up every restart. I knew they were starting to catch on. I usually go when the pace strip goes, so it's usually easy to anticipate it. So I just had to switch things up a little bit, try and make things work, and they did.
Absolutely, it all works together here for you as you park that 86 right up in victory lane. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, as I know practice is open here for you in the sprint cars here coming up. So Patrick, a great run and a great drive as you park that number 86 right here in the Volusia Speedway victory lane again this evening. Who would you like to thank for another great run and strong performance?
BBI Gear Grubbers Garage. I want to thank Warren for putting this whole thing together. AutoWorks Repair and More. All the admins you putting this whole broadcast on, and yeah, hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you back out there in the sprint cars. Good luck and have fun out there, and hopefully a few less caution flags, a few less tore up race cars, and hopefully we'll see you right back up here at the broadcast booth.
I hope so.
Beauty. Have fun out there, Patrick.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our race winner. Picking up the checkered flag here in this one, I do believe Fearless is Merlin Sorensen, but I could be wrong, as Merlin coming home here in position number 2. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up there for our race winner, the 86 ride of Patrick Lemire, as Patrick picking up the checkered flag here in this one. We're going to pull Mr. Merlin Sorensen here up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Merlin, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Merlin, a great run and a great drive here as we saw you get tied up in a few incidences out there on the racetrack, but you're able to keep your foot in the throttle and slowly but surely work yourself up towards the front of the field. And late in this race, you find a couple extra holes there and you jump up into position number 2, beating Cody Blix on one of those restarts. And unfortunately, just looked like he quite didn't have enough there or enough time on these restarts to really recollect yourself and run down that 86 round of Patrick Lemire. As it seems like you kind of get rolling again after a lap or two, then the caution flag would come back out, and the 86 was just hitting those restarts perfectly here all evening long. You just couldn't find what you needed late in this race to try to get up there and get around him.
Yeah, for sure. The last few restarts there, he really timed it with the starts there to get a good jump. And honestly, a lot of this racing lately, it just takes patience to kind of wait and bide your time to work your way to the front. So.
Absolutely. Well, patience pays off here in this one as you park the 307 ride up here on the podium in position number 2. Another good run, another strong race here for you, Merlin. Who would you like to thank for such a strong run and strong performance here in this one?
Definitely the girlfriend for putting up with me doing this gaming stuff every weekend, and then I guess my brother for helping me do some practice nights and kind of set up stuff like that. So.
Absolutely. Well, Merlin, a great run and a great drive here. I'm not going to keep you too much longer, as I know you probably want to get out there and get some practice in or get ready here for the sprint cars coming up here in just a few more moments. So a huge congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you back up here in the broadcast booth in the next race, and hopefully have some fun and some good luck there in the sprint cars.
Thank you, bud. I'm already driving the sprint cars, so we'll see what goes.
Perfect. Well, have fun and good luck out there.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our second place finisher, Merlin Sorensen, coming home here in position number 2 on the evening here in these late models. Is Cody Blix coming home here in position number 3. I think his microphone is still broken or something. He did jump up into the chat for a quick second there, but then he dipped again. But I know Cody would like to thank all of his fans in the stands cheered him on. QTD. The Quick Time Designs sponsor there on the 28 ride. He would like to thank Warren and all the admins to make sure everything gets running smoothly here in the show. And a huge shout out, I'm sure, to his fiance as well. I'm sure he'd like to shout out his fiance and anyone else cheering him on and watching here this evening for the 28 ride at Cody Blix. Is Cody coming home there in position number 3. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to be right back here in just a little bit. We're going to call it there on this race. We're going to go back live here in probably about 3-4 minutes from now, as we got our second race coming up here in just a little bit. So make sure you have those bell notifications turned on. Make sure you hit that follow and subscribe button. That way you don't miss the next race or any of the extra racing action that we have here every single night of the week. As we're going to end the broadcast now on that note for this race, and then we'll get ready to go here for the 305 sprint cars coming up next here in just a few more moments. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll be right back here in just a little bit. I'll see you guys in the next broadcast. Peace out for now, baby. Peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen.